I shall clean up your mess.
Thou shalt face me now.
Fallen Eagle Fortress. We should not be here.
Tremble before a princess of the Cerulean throne.
Your life is forfeit.
I grant you the mercy of the grave. Must I do everything myself?
It may not mean much, but it's a genuine honor to get to meet you, Evia.
If you can call this meeting.
You are not at all what I expected.
I have made thwarting expectations my life's work, Carissa.
Before my wrath. Already dead. There's one of my kind here. A shaman, I think.
Unless I'm mistaken, someone seeks to prevent travel between Kyalisar and Fallen Eagle Fortress.
No point questioning him. He'll know we're a demon.
You cannot prevail! I shall strike you down! I shall not falter. You cannot prevail!
Renegade ring or shield. Paid with Kyalizarian coins.
A shame we could not question him. Open up in the name of the Inquisition! We must be careful. I will enchant us with the gift of the unseen. Anmas obscura invisus.
What sorcery is this?
We can still be seen, but now we appear as just another face in the crowd. What's more, it should fool the Order of the Veil into thinking I am still the same demon.
What now?
We must go to the upper city, to Kyalisar itself, and learn what we can before the Pentanera returns here.
Then we retreat.
No, Then I meet with them and see what they know. And we hope that they do not see through our ruse.
The city of Kyalisar has been rebuilt so many times, it is often impossible to tell from which era its buildings originate. Is that castle really a survivor from the Gerulian Empire era? Or simply a reproduction of an architecturally similar style? Sometimes it's impossible to tell. Since the sacking of Kyalisar in the Accession Wars, however, the city has undergone a major renovation. The noble houses have been forced by the total destruction of the upper city to rebuild the plaza in its entirety. Each time the city rises from the rubble, it rises higher. Where other nations would look at the impossibility of constructing a city amidst the high peaks, the nobles of Kyalisar see the challenge and find it impossible to decline. The balance of power is held at this time between two houses. House Malfagon, the seat of the Lord Protector, where Prolocutor Tiberius graciously rules as regent. House of the Eagle, one of the oldest families, now in the shrewd hands of its matriarch, Cyrene Acta. Only the power brokering of House Zofti, the Courtesans Guild, has held the uneasy peace in Kyalisar in recent years. But for all the bickering of the noble houses, no one doubts that the real power lies with the Inquisition and the Pentanera that control it. What would I not give to gain back my library and the Civil Mage's Villa? But alas, I must trust in my allies to learn what our enemies are scheming.
Damn the noble houses. They don't care one jot what happens to the rest of Corinth. I need to get back to my farm, but I have no chance against the storm furies out there. We came to Kyalisar to make a new start, but we're not allowed into the upper city at all.
I know this man. He's a merchant from Thole.
You cannot reveal yourself, Evia. It would put us all in grave danger. I need supplies, no questions asked.
Discretion assured is the motto of my establishment, milady. The name's Arashad. What do you need, milady? What do you need? What do you need? What? How can I help?
Take me up now. Now is as good a time as any to talk. The winchman cannot hear us. You have discovered something? Yes? Something Kren sent you to uncover?
Indeed we have.
Do not tell me what it is. If we are captured and tortured, my ignorance could save us.
Do you know where Krenz is?
I don't know. And if we're lucky, neither do the Pentanera. Right now, Lady Mara and the rest of the Pentanera are expecting me for our next ritual. If I don't turn up, they'll be suspicious. We shall have to be at the Civil Mage's villa when it happens. And if we're fortunate, we can learn something helpful at the same time. City of nobles, rebuilt above its own rubble, yet again.
I do not recognize this architecture.
The latest fashion. I have no idea where it comes from. The city has been sacked so often, and each time it takes on a new face.
Wish I hadn't invested in exporting House of the Eagle's steel. The whole point of undead slaves working the mines is that they're supposed to be reliable. Did you hear? Madame Zoftig has left town. This is an ill omen. The new architecture bores me. I prefer the classical imperial colonnades, don't you?
Damn. That's Evandra at the bar.
I thought we were here to spy upon the Pentanera.
This is too dangerous. We should leave.
No. Trust your magic, Carissa. We must see if your enchantment conceals us. If it does not, better one of the Pentanera to flee from than all of them.
Lady Cyrene had better resolve this dispute with the slave masters soon, or there's going to be an iron shortage. I heard someone in House Adavista was eaten by a griffin the other week. How dreadful. I shall show thee true power.
Baron Evandra?
While I'm in here, call me Tar.
I've never called you by your first name, Baron.
You've never come drinking with me before. Now share a drink with me or leave. I've no interest in talking about the Order while I'm under this roof.
Very well. I'll share a drink with you.
There's hope for you yet, Carissa.
I think my eyelids are stuck to my eyeballs.
Thou hast crushed my head with thy witch's brew.
Oh, my head. I swear I will never touch another drop of mead.
We came to Kaialasar to make a new start, but we're not allowed into the upper city at all.
Back for more, Carissa? I'm impressed.
Come on, then. This round's on me.
Now that's the spirit, Carissa. Barkeep, 2 more flagons of mead with burnt water chasers.
Please, let me die again.
I think I licked a lump of coal at one point.
The Shamad. Other than the name, I know nothing about it. Oh, something about that tavern drives us to behave foolishly.
I shall show thee true power.
I shall not falter.
Nothing can assail Kayalisar now we've built on the highest peaks of the Sundered Shield. Such a shame about Darius. He was a true hero of Corwinth, although he didn't make a great noble, to be honest.
House Zoftic is closed. She only closes the Courtesans Guild when trouble is brewing. This is a bad sign. This foe is mine.
Carissa, you survived. This newfound ardor continues to impress. Barkeep, more mead, burned water, and 2 pickled eggs.
No, no mortar. Thank you, but I must rest.
Come back when you're ready for more carousing, Carissa.
Lady Cyrene had better resolve this dispute with the slave masters soon, or there's going to be an iron shortage. Lady Cyrene... Well, out with it.
You are with the House of the Scar?
House Macula, yes. I am an Archon of that bloodline.
All mages bear the scar, the macula. What makes your house so special?
All mages not of our line now serve your Inquisition. Only we are true students of magic. Well, out with it.
Why do you frequent this place? Isn't this beneath you?
I am a prime Archon of my house, and I must keep my ear to the ground, as they say. What better place than a tavern to listen for rumors? Besides, the wine is passable most days. What do you want? Lady Cyrene had better resolve this dispute with the slave masters soon, or there's going to be an iron
I demand an audience with Lady Cyrene Akdar.
Lady Carissa, What a pleasure to see you again.
I am no lady, Cyrene. House Cantrek fell centuries ago.
How remiss of me to forget. Does the Inquisition have something to discuss with my house? What is it, hmm?
Where is Madame Zoftig?
I am not her keeper, Carissa. Conduct your own investigations. Ask me what you will.
Any word on the heir to House Malfagon?
How fortuitous you should ask this. Am I to take it that the Inquisition's interests are not served by Prolocutor Tiberius?
No decision has been made.
Although it pains me to admit it, young Kiri Malfagon is vital to maintaining order in Kyalisa. I have learned that the Prolocutor is responsible for her disappearance. You may be undecided on his merits, but I can persuade you. I know where young Lady Kiri is being held, and it is my fancy that you rescue her. Save me your excuses. You will do this in return for the one thing I have that the Inquisition desires. The soul of Darius, the Lion of Corwinth. I see I have your attention, Carissa. It is my understanding that the Inquisition is in the market for the souls of great warriors. And who could be greater than the Lion of Corwinth? What is it, hmm?
How do you have Darius's soul? Do you have a necromancer in your house?
I have told you all you need to know about this particular matter. Ask your questions, child.
I shall rescue Kiri Malfagon for you in return for Darius's soul.
Excellent. I thought I might be able to entice you. Travel forthwith to Broken Spear Pass on the border of Temuria. Kiri is held by Sebekan slavers there. Rescue her and bring her back to Kyalisa. You shall receive your reward. Ask your questions, child.
Who would want to block Fallen Eagle Pass?
Why would you ask me for political analysis, Carissa? Doubtless Tiberius cannot count on the support of the battalion at the fortress. Yet blockading the pass is an act of weakness on his part. He shall not prevail. Ask me what you will.
Why are the wild griffins in Fallen Eagle Pass?
Do I seem like a common huntress to you, Carissa? Do not waste my time with such petty affairs. Ask me what you will.
What is your position on Prolocutor Tiberius?
I respect a power grab, but not a Vulgarian upstart like Tiberius. He will require dealing with. Ask me what you will.
How do you suggest dealing with Tiberius?
I have no intention of discussing that with you. What do you want?
Do you know of tombs where keys are buried?
Hardly my concern, is it? You could ask my husband, I suppose.
Where is your husband?
He's dead. Let us speak of this no more. Ask me what you will.
I shall take my leave now, Lady Cyrene. I shall not falter.
There's rumors that Thole has been sacked by some crazy wolf. That'll teach those damned outlaws a lesson. I heard someone in House Adavista was eaten by a griffin the other week. How dreadful. Prolocutor Tiberius has said nothing recently. Perhaps he has something to hide.
I demand an audience with the Prolocutor.
Who is this Prolocutor?
The Regent Protector. He rules on behalf of young Kiri Malphagon while she is not yet of age. Frankly, we should reveal as little as possible to him. Fine. I shall clean up your mess.
Ah, Carissa, do come in.
Prolocutor Tiberius, I have some questions for you.
Of course. You know I'm more than happy to assist the Inquisition. What do you want to know?
What news of the heir to House Malphagon?
Alas, the heir to the Lord Protectorship of Corwenthe is still missing. I suspect kidnapping, but I've received no demands. I continue to act as Regent Protector in her stead, but how long this can remain a secret is anyone's guess. The seal of the Lord Protector is still warm, so the line of House Malphagon is not yet ended. But Kiri is the last of the Malphagons. If she dies, it could mean war between the noble houses of Kayalisar. How can I help?
What do you intend to do if Kiri is not found?
It's a difficult situation, as I'm sure you appreciate. If House Malfagan falls, it could mean civil war for Corwinth, since each noble house will claim the protectorship for themselves. There is one possibility worth pursuing. The Seal of the Warlord.
You would resurrect the title of Warlord?
Legally speaking, the Lord Protector is only sovereign in the Warlord's stead. The betrayal and execution of the Warlord of Kayalisar 3 centuries ago ended his family as a political force. Yet if the Seal of the Warlord were recovered, well, wouldn't that present an interesting situation? What can I do for you?
What could you offer me for the Seal of the Warlord?
If you are able to recover the seal, I could offer you something very special indeed. The soul of Fallon, the Huntress of the Wastes. The Inquisition may have ended her life, but perhaps you have need of the soul of a great warrior now. I have located the Seal of the Warlord here in Kayalisar, but it is beyond my power to recover it. I need someone with your talents. You need my assistance?
I'll accept the soul of the Huntress of the Wastes for the Seal of the Warlord.
Good, good. I knew I could count upon your assistance. My family line descends from the last warlord. We have long kept secret the location of the seal. Corwinth was ruled by many warlords. The warlord of Kayalisar, as is well known, betrayed us to the God Empress, who then executed him as a traitor. Since then, the Lord Protector has ruled until the warlord returns. As the other provinces lost their military importance, the Lord Protector soon came to rule not just Kayalisar, but the entirety of Corwinth. What is not known is that the remains of the last warlord of Kayalisar were buried in the Kayalisarian mausoleum, in an unmarked sepulchre. The seal of the warlord lies there still, but no living soul may step into the mausoleum, and only the civil mage knows how a body may be safely interred there. With the civil mage fled and his whereabouts unknown, I would need someone skilled in the ways of the undead to recover the seal, which is where you come in. Enter the mausoleum, find the unmarked grave, and recover the seal of the warlord. I am the last descendant of the warlord of Kayalisar. The seal is of value solely to me. Recover it, and Fallon's soul shall be yours. You have some questions,
How should I get into the mausoleum?
It lies deep below the city, but when a cadaver of noble blood is to be interred, it is taken up to Lich Crag, where the civil mage sounds the shamad to mark their passing. I can only deduce there's some means of access atop Lich Crag. You need my assistance?
What are your thoughts on Cyrene Akhtar and the House of the Eagle?
Why do you ask?
Mere curiosity. I want to know if you view her as an ally or a threat.
Her marriage means she is no longer strictly a Malfagan, but she is still Kiri's aunt. She is surely a close ally of House Malfagan. What do you want to know?
Where is Madame Zoftig?
I wish I knew. Her departure gives the impression that the situation here in Kayalisar is unstable. I trust I can count on you not to propagate such rumors. You need my assistance?
Who has a motive to block Fallen Eagle Pass?
I'm uncertain, but these are desperate times. The noble houses scheme while House Malfagan seems vulnerable. Cutting off the battalion at Fallen Eagle Pass weakens our position considerably. What do you want to know?
How long have there been wild griffins in Fallen Eagle Pass?
I'm uncertain. It has to be recent, though. They usually avoid the inhabited places. What can I do for you?
Did you know there are storm furies in Fallen Eagle Pass?
Belligerent elementals this close to Kayalisar? These are dark times indeed. What can I do for you?
There was a Greyclaw shaman outside Fallen Eagle Fortress.
That could explain the problems in the pass. A Taimurian shaman could summon elementals and call down the griffins. Whoever is moving against House Malfagan has both wealth and influence.
Just as you do, Prolocutor.
Indeed. I wonder which of the noble houses it might be. You need my assistance?
I shall take my leave now, Prolocutor.
House Macula has a neutrality pact with the Inquisition. Do not test it, or my patience.
I shall not fail.
If you must speak with House Macula, talk with Archon Medlar. My blade holds many souls. Do not tempt me to gather yours. If you seek Archon Medlar, I suggest you look in the thirst for revenge. We Archons of House Macula are neutral in the affairs of the Inquisition. We ask only to be left to study magic in peace. Run along. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Fine. I shall clean up your mess. There's no one here yet. That gives us some time. Not much left to do now, but wait.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. Thou shalt know despair.
Fine. I shall clean up your mess. I shall not fail.
House Macula has a neutrality pact with the Inquisition. Do not test it.
I shall not falter.
We will not work until what is ours is reclaimed.
We Grey Claws are the finest slave masters the mines of Corwent have ever seen. House of the Eagle must meet our demands. If you have something to discuss with the Grey Claws, take it up with Tennock.
House of the Eagle's mines will remain silent until our demands are met. What is it?
Why are you in Lower Kyalasa, Temurian? Your kind usually avoids the city.
We refuse to work while our enemies even now are closing in on our most precious relic.
You're a mine worker? A slave master for one of the noble houses?
We work for House of the Eagle, but the matriarch will not let us recover our heritage. No iron until we have what is rightfully ours. What do you want?
We Grey Claws are the finest slave masters the mines of Corwent have ever seen.
You shall become naught but dust.
I'll serve you, Wolf.
I've been traveling in Corwenth recently. Would you be interested in getting weaponry from there?
Of course. It's not half bad what the humans make. Here, I've scratched down the names of some of the weapons I'm after. See what you can find. I'll serve you, Wolf.
Farewell, Langdak.
Go on, get out of here.
Thou art already dead.
A furless cub will arrive soon. She is under my protection. If any harm befalls her, you will answer to me.
Aye, sir.
You will be returned to Kyalazar as soon as it can be arranged.
I should think so too.
It is done. The Berserkers are no longer a threat. Now, I recall you mentioned some unfinished business.
You are my general, Tsar, but I am still in command of this camp. Set your weapons aside. You will not need them for this.
How should we mount this attack?
A full frontal assault is called for. Ah!
We shall pound the enemy again and again and again.
Yes! Strike them from behind! You have my gratitude, General Tsar, for this most agreeable strategy meeting.
Captain Darkfang, it is always my pleasure to assist Temuria and her servants any way I can.
Now, was there some other matter we needed to discuss? What now, General?
Has the Furless Cup been returned to Kyalazar?
Aye. I did as you asked. But I should like to know why you did this.
We all have our secrets, Attica.
What now, General?
I have business elsewhere in the camp.
As you wish, my general.
I demand an audience with Lady Cyrene Akdar.
Excellent. Well done, Carissa. I knew you could do it. Young Kiri is safely ensconced at Fallen Eagle Fortress, where she fully expects you to visit her. I have given her the soul of the Lion of Corwenth to give to you. Do not tell me what you intend to do with it. It is better I do not know. Now, please leave.
Locked.
I demand an audience with Kiri Malfagon. She knows who I am. tremble before a princess of the Cerulean throne.
Well, well, well. You've finally come to claim your reward. Ah, I've been expecting you, my gallant rescuer. Welcome to Fallen Eagle Fortress, demon.
How dare you call me a demon, child?
Oh, drop the charade, Evia. We both know you died centuries ago. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me, daughter of fire. I have prepared quarters for you. The reward I promised is waiting for you there. After you've settled in, I would speak with you, demon. Until then...
Thou shalt know despair.
What others have begun, Evia shall finish.
The girl knows too much. Thou shalt need to slay her.
That is not your decision, demon.
Thou art my puppet, mortal.
I am no one's puppet, demon. Least of all yours.
We are in grave danger if our secret gets out.
It won't be Taymuria all over again.
Let me handle this. Kiri is a dangerous ally, but she's practical. She needs us, or she would not have put on such a show about welcoming us.
And thy legends call demons treacherous. I shall show thee true power.
You have come for the soul of Darius, I see.
Cyrene promised it to me in return for your rescue.
I am grateful to you for bringing me back to Kyalisa, Carissa. But my rescue is not yet complete. I need someone to deal with dear Tiberius. He has been a fine servant, but clearly that is not enough for him. When Tiberius is dead, my rescue will be complete, and I will give you the soul of the Lion of Corwinth.
I need to consider your offer further.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
You're a guest at Fallen Eagle Fortress?
This once belonged to House of the Eagle, you know. Hence the name. I am only an Actar by marriage, Carissa. I was born a Malfagon. I would not let anything happen to my niece. I find these audiences tiring.
Why did you not give me Darius's soul as promised?
Discuss this with Kiri. It is no longer my responsibility.
Where is your honor, Cyrene?
You wish to throw stones, Carissa. I would not advise it. I find these audiences tiring.
What would happen if the seal of the warlord was found?
An odd question, but I suppose Tiberius could stake a claim to the title of warlord if he had the seal. I am not certain if that would prevent civil war or incite it. Ask your questions, child.
Why move to Fallen Eagle Fortress?
I have my reasons. I find these audiences tiring.
I hear you're having problems with your mining operations.
My husband acquired a great many of the mines in Sundered Shield, and House of the Eagle still administrates these assets. But yes, there is a problem with the slave masters who work the undead miners. They are refusing to work until some stuff is returned to them. I should never have hired those Temurians. Human workers are much more reliably motivated by silver. I find these audiences tiring.
You seek to use your own niece for your personal gain?
Do not take that judgmental tone with me, Carissa. You have done worse in your time. Ask your questions, child.
Do you know how to enter the mausoleum?
Why would you wish to know this?
A private matter. Do you know the way in?
The physical entrance is long since lost in the rubble below the city, but there is another way. Ask your questions, child.
What is the other way into the mausoleum?
I would prefer you not go there.
I can take care of myself.
No doubt, but such was not my concern. Be warned, Carissa. The mausoleum is not a hospitable place for the living. If you must do this, I will help you get there. But you must swear not to hurt the gatekeeper. Will you vow to leave the guardian of the gate unharmed?
I swear it. I shall not harm the gatekeeper.
Go to the top of Lich Crag. Sound the shamad 3 times with magic. He will come to you. Whether he will help you is beyond my control. What do you want?
Tiberius sent a Greyclaw shaman against the fortress.
Typical, fraternizing with the lesser races.
Does the fortress have magical defences?
I'm uncertain, but Kiri has some tricks up her sleeve, of that you can be sure. Ask your questions, child.
What can you tell me about this staff?
It is the last remaining artifact of the Grey Claw shamans, who were all exterminated when that tribe fled to Corwenth. The staff is said to be imparted with the sum of their last shaman's arcane knowledge, for all that is worth. A rumor recently surfaced that the Blood Pact knows where the last Greyclaw shaman's staff was concealed. Now those bone-idle mutts refuse to run the mine unless their artifact is returned to them. This is what I get for extending a hand of friendship to foreigners. Ask your questions, child.
I will seek the last Greyclaw shaman's staff for you, as a show of goodwill.
Indeed. Well, my goodwill is seldom easily acquired, as you know. You could do worse than to ask House Macula about the staff. There is little in the ways of magic that they do not take an interest in. Archon Meddler can often be found in that disreputable tavern, if you can stomach the place. What do you want?
I shall take my leave now, Lady Cyrene.
summoned me. They have many souls, all in one body.
You have not brought a cadaver for interment.
Master will be angry. He sees through our eyes. He sees all. They will hurt us.
Who is your master?
No, don't talk about Master. Don't ask questions.
We shall not discuss my master. I'm listening.
We wish to enter the mausoleum.
Master will not like it.
What are your terms for admittance?
My master knows what you seek. He is willing to aid you. There is an infestation of revenants in the 8th crypt where the seal lies. Eliminate them, and my master will let you take the seal.
We shall eliminate the revenants as your master asks.
So be it.
You won't like it. Nasty, nasty spirits.
I shall take you to the 8th crypt.
Revenants, I shall eat thy souls.
tremble before a princess of the Cerulean throne.
is no despair. Thou art already dead.
the Imperial line. Nothing can stand against me.
But we have still not found the seal.
I grant you the mercy of the grave. You shall fall! What others have begun, Evia shall finish.
Pitiful.
Better get this to House Malfagon before anyone discovers we have it.
I shall show thee true power.
I demand an audience with the Prolocutor.
What can I do for you?
Here, the seal of the Warlord for the Huntress's soul.
You found it. I scarcely dared believe it was possible. Here, as we agreed, you've earned it. I'm grateful for what you've done, but we should not be seen together again anytime soon. Go with my blessing and know that you will always have a friend in this house.
That soul is mine.
Fallon, can you hear me?
Have I arrived in hell?
No. This is Kyalisar.
The city? I would rather be in hell.
There are many who would agree with you. Do you feel that?
Powerful forces are nearby.
It is time. The Pentanera have returned.
Why have you brought me to the city? I detest cities. Too crowded.
A means to an end, Fallon. We must uncover what our enemy intends to do next.
I am no spy. I am a huntress.
Let me handle this. There will be time enough for your skills later. Fine. I shall clean up your mess. I trust you are well, Tar.
We're not in the thirst for revenge now, Carissa. You must observe the formalities.
Oh, I apologize, Baron.
But you impressed me the other night. I did not think you had it in you.
Have you found Karenz?
I have not. Although we will surely discuss this at tedious length shortly.
It is time. Let the Pentanera renew their vows and bear witness. This convocation of the Pentanera of the Order of the Veil is convened. Since we still lack a High Sage, I will act as proxy for this role again. I shall summon the Crucible of Souls from its place in shadow. I am the Eye. I shall seek the path.
I am the fire. I shall purge idolatry.
I am the blade. I shall rend our foes asunder.
I speak for the quill. I shall bear witness.
I am the heart. I shall welcome our allies.
The veil continues to weaken. I do not know how much longer we can continue to channel essence from here.
The situation is even worse in Thol.
We will have to attend to this problem before too long.
For now, let us proceed with the formal business. I will take reports on behalf of the High Sage.
Lord Valkyrin failed to apprehend Krenz after we intercepted him and his vassal at the foot of Jagged Peaks.
An Avenger was outwitted by the demon that Krenz summoned.
The demon is unimportant. Only Krenz matters.
I disagree. This demon is not like those we now inhabit.
Indeed. How so?
When our souls were bound to these demons, we became their pacts. We have their instincts, but they have our memories. And our restrictions. Baron Avanger's demon, for instance, is blind in shadow because he is a sightless mage.
I am still more than capable of fulfilling my role.
This new demon, I do not know what Krenz has done, but it seems to have the ability to embody many souls.
And gain the powers of each.
Such is my understanding.
Krenz's vassal is not important. I vouch to slay it personally.
Under the circumstances, a capture may be more prudent. Carissa, how have you fared?
I have fought this demon of Krenz's. It does not seem to be a threat.
Where did this encounter occur?
In Thol. Not long after our ritual there.
I suspect it may have gained in strength since then. While Krenz is at large, he remains a serious threat to the Order. He could be our undoing.
I will end that traitor's life personally.
You would have to be capable of catching him first.
I will not bear such calumny from you, Valkyrin!
Order! Order!
Forgive me, High Magus. I meant no disrespect.
What plans are afoot for apprehending Krenz?
I shall continue to study his library in the hope that I might find something useful.
While I conduct the painstaking work of searching alone.
Both avenues of inquiry are worth pursuing.
What other risks do we face?
I have taken steps to eliminate our last remaining threat, the so-called Market of Knowledge. The Ishkai rebels of the Confederacy have acquired a substantial collection of scrolls, tomes, and transcripts from both the Oracle and the oral traditions.
Indeed. And the collection at Ishana Kurai may rival even Krenz's library for its encyclopedic erudition.
There is a chance, however small, that they know something that could threaten us. Fortunately, the Ishkai will soon cease to be a concern. Is it arranged, Evanger?
It is, High Magus. The Razor Feather Sora have accepted our payment and are already mobilizing for war.
You plan to send Sura mercenaries to sack Ishana Kurai?
I intend to annihilate the Ishkai Confederacy entirely, a task the Ishkai's former masters are pleased to perform for us. Is there any other business?
What of the Red Smoke Sura?
What interest do you have in the Sora clans, Carissa?
Talk to Evander about this after we conclude our meeting. Is there any other business?
The werewolf anarchist coup has failed.
Why should we care about Temurian power struggles?
Ashmas and Karsarat. You are not Carissa. Or at least you are not solely Carissa. Serge, we will have need of your talents with this intruder. How many souls does it possess?
Hard to say. Perhaps half a dozen?
How has Krenz achieved this?
That is what I hope to establish. Mother. It's awake. Do you wish to question the demon first?
It is irrelevant to me. Who else is there?
Your old ally, Princess Evia. A Temurian berserker and some other creatures. And Carissa, of course.
Thou shalt not break us!
Manifest Evia. I will speak to her first.
Lady Mara, what is the meaning of this?
It is you, after all these years. And still so young.
Release me! This instant!
I'm afraid that cannot be. Your soul belongs to this demon.
Carissa was able to escape from her demon. You could do the same for me.
Indeed. And how exactly did she achieve that feat? I believe you know the answer?
Some enchantment that Krenz gave to her in Thol.
When was this?
I have no idea.
She's lying.
Sink in your claws, Serge. Discourage any further obfuscation.
Curse you, Mara! We were friends!
That was before you sided with my enemies, Evia. What have you learned, hmm? Where did Krenz send you?
I will tell you nothing.
Sink your claws in deeper, Serge. Motivate her towards the truth.
Damn you, Mara!
I am beyond damnation, child.
I will tell you nothing!
She speaks the truth.
Your mother trained you too well, Evia. A shame. I would have enjoyed reminiscing with you. Manifest Carissa. Perhaps she will prove more helpful.
You might as well finish me now. I will not help you.
My son is quite an expert at extracting information.
Indeed. He taught me how to torture others. And how to resist being tortured.
My skills have only sharpened since I was your master, Carissa.
What is it you want to know?
How did you manage to escape your demon?
Something Koren's taught me. Are you interested in escaping yourself?
I remain loyal to the Order.
Such impudence. I don't know what you ever saw in this one.
You've not lost your touch, Valkyrin.
Sink your claws deeper, Serge. Break her spirit.
Do not make this more unpleasant than it need be, Carissa.
Seeing you again is unpleasant enough, Valkyrin.
These jokes are not like you, Carissa.
Tell us what Krenz sent you to discover, Carissa. And this will end.
Still under your mother's thumb, eh, Valkyrin?
We all have our prisons.
Serge, you disappoint me yet again.
Do not blame your son for your failure.
Failure, Carissa? I have succeeded far more than the Order ever thought possible. This immortality is my victory. And you can still share that with us.
I will never help you again!
Oh, this is pointless, Mother. She will tell us nothing.
Watch your tongue, Serge. Remember who you are speaking to. Is there anyone else in there who might crack more easily?
Enough. Whatever Krenz has done to this demon, it is not like the rest.
No, indeed. This one is a whore, sharing its body with every soul it tastes.
I shall bring thy death for this insult.
Manifest someone else.
Perhaps if I could study Krenz's library, Mother, I might have more success.
You disappoint me, Serge. You are never adequately prepared. Very well. Tear the souls from this abomination, incapacitate it, and seal the cell.
As you wish, Mother.
I trust you are well, Tar.
We're not in the... But you impressed me the other night.
Where is Lady Mara?
Preening. Getting ready to...
It is time. Let the Penton since we still lack a hand, I am the I.
I am the...
I speak.
I am the...
The veil continues to weaken. We will have to...
Now?
Lord Valkyrie.
An Avenger with...
The demon is
I disagree.
Indeed.
When our soul, we have their Baron of...
I am still more than...
This new demon...
And gain the...
Such.
Krenz's vassal is...
Under the circumstance... Carissa, how have you fared?
I'm sorry, Lady Mara.
Do not trouble yourself, child. Your elders have proved...
While Krenz is at large, he remains a serious threat to the Order. He could be our undoing.
I will end that traitor's life personally.
You would have to be capable.
I will not bear...
Order!
Forgive me,
What plans are...
I shall continue to...
While I conduct...
Both avenues of inquiry are worth pursuing.
Are there other enemies we should be...
Enemies, Carissa? We are the Inquisition.
All save Krenz and the other fugitives from the Pentanera.
There is an additional threat that I have taken. The Ishkai rebels of the Confederacy have acquired...
Indeed.
There is a... Fortunately, the Ishkai will soon see...
It is, Jaime.
You plan to send...
I intend... Do we have any other business?
Where is the Chamber of...
It is a foolhardy mage who meddles with time, Carissa.
Of course, Lord Valkyrin. But I see a risk should it fall into enemy hands.
I believe one chamber is buried within an Imperial tomb somewhere in the Sura wastes.
We did have possession of the other chamber, but where Krenz put it is anyone's guess.
Another reason we should be pursuing him instead of continuing this meeting.
Do we have any other business?
How did Evia...
What do you know?
She was on the Reliquary Crusade with you, but she did not survive.
Ashmas and cat. You are not, sir. How many souls does it...
Hard to say.
How?
That is what I... It's awake.
It is a...
Your old ally, Timurian, and...
Manifest... Lady Mara... What it is... I'm afraid I will sink your... Damn you! I am beyond... I will...
She speaks.
Your mother trained... A shame. I would have enjoyed reminiscing with you. Manifest, Carissa.
You might as well finish me now. I will not. Indeed.
My skills have...
I will never.
Death is not our fate, Carissa.
Surge! You...
Do not blame...
Failure, Carissa? I have succeeded upon this in...
I will never help.
This is pointless, Mother.
What's your... Is there any...
Enough.
No, indeed. Manifest some...
Perhaps, if I could...
You disappear very well.
As you would.